Why do so many talented people never reach their potential? Picture a young athlete pushing through exhaustion, that moment when muscles burn but growth happens. Talent thrives on challenge and dies in comfort, yet your brain instinctively avoids discomfort. That's the paradox, holding people back. The breakthrough comes when you realize discomfort isn't your enemy. Every elite performer, every breakthrough artist, every visionary leader faced it. They didn't just endure, they leaned in. Because on the other side of that resistance lies the only proven path to becoming who you're truly capable of being. The question is, will you take it? Here's the hard truth. Your brain is lying to you. It constantly tells you safety equals success, but the science shows the opposite is true. Every time you avoid discomfort, you're not staying safe. You're making yourself weaker. Your brain evolved for survival, not growth. This wiring explains why you procrastinate and stick with routines long after they stop serving you. It creates an illusion that comfort equals security. But comfort zones shrink when unchallenged, making ordinary tasks feel progressively harder over time. Let's see how science backs this up. The Yerkes-Dodson law proves performance peaks at moderate stress levels, not in complete comfort. Just like a musician plays best with the right amount of stage nerves, not none at all. In fact, avoiding discomfort weakens mental resilience like unused muscles atrophy. Athletes know this instinctively. They push limits in training so game day pressure feels manageable. Consider this. When was the last time you did something truly uncomfortable? High performers create controlled discomfort. Entrepreneurs cold call instead of emailing. Writers tackle hard chapters first. Daniel Coyle observed, "Luxury signals our minds to give less effort." This explains why promotions sometimes backfire. More comfort leads to less engagement. Here's your daily catalyst. Do one uncomfortable thing today. A cold shower, a vulnerable conversation, or maybe tackle your hardest task first. Comfort zones actively shrink. Remember when public speaking terrified you? Avoiding it made the fear worse. Navy SEALs train to reinterpret stress as enhanced focus, while top performers increase discomfort gradually, like weightlifters adding plates. For example, a study found those that embraced 30-day challenges developed disciplined mindsets that spilled into other areas. So, what is the most dangerous lie you can tell yourself? I'll grow when I feel ready. Readiness follows action. Each comfort choice strengthens neural pathways, making future discomfort seem insurmountable. Recognize your patterns. Rescheduling hard meetings or taking familiar routes conditions your brain to fear the unfamiliar. As the saying goes, when you live trying to stay comfortable, life sends you more discomfort. A study followed guitar learners. Group A practiced comfortably at their own comfortable pace. Group B performed weakly, mistakes and all. Group B progressed faster because discomfort forced them to engage with their weaknesses. Your comfort zone isn't protecting you. It's containing you. Next, we'll explore how to rewire your brain's resistance. Here's something they don't teach you. Discomfort is a skill. The ability to tolerate and even harness discomfort is developed through practice, just like learning an instrument. Your brain's neuroplasticity allows it to physically rewire based on repeated actions. Every time you choose discomfort, you strengthen neural pathways that make challenges easier. Most people misinterpret stress signals completely. When your heart races before a presentation, you likely see it as a warning. But Navy SEALs train to view these responses differently, as signs their body is preparing for peak performance. This isn't just theory, it's a strategy elite performers use daily. A study found that when people labeled nervousness as excitement rather than fear, their performance improved measurably. Your stress response is neutral. It's your interpretation that matters. Try this. Next time you dread writing an email or making a tough call, commit to a 5-minute action window. Set a timer. Your brain resists starting far more than continuing. Most find the task easier once you have some momentum. The most effective brain rewiring uses micro-challenges. Daily small steps slightly outside your comfort zone. Think of it like adding 5 pounds to your bench press. A 30-day challenge showed participants taking micro-challenges became more proactive and resilient. Here's why it works. We overestimate discomfort. Public speakers anticipate more embarrassment than they feel. Job interviews go better than expected. This prediction gap traps us in comfort zones. Elite athletes understand progressive overload. Think about it. Marathoners don't start running 26 miles from the beginning. A habit study proved starting small leads to better long-term results than drastic changes. Micro-challenges alter your brain's reward system. Each completed challenge delivers dopamine, linking discomfort with achievement. Over time, your brain seeks these small wins. Navy SEALs reframe training not as suffering, but as self-mastery practice. Successful people build routines incorporating discomfort. 30-day challengers discovered initial discomfort became normal. Their comfort zones expanded physically. You don't need extraordinary willpower, just systems leveraging how your brain works. The methods ahead will show how to make discomfort familiar territory. Here's a morning routine that will automatically expand your comfort zone. And it's simpler than you think. It's called discomfort stacking, where you layer small challenges into daily habits until they become second nature. Comfort actually wastes more time in the long run by causing procrastination and decision fatigue. The most effective people build systems that make growth inevitable. Take cold showers. They train your brain to override panic. Your body reacts strongly, but within seconds, you realize you can handle it. One entrepreneur I worked with avoided morning tasks until he tried starting with a 30-second cold shower. By day 10, he was tackling his hardest work first and finishing 2 hours earlier. This creates a resilience cascade, like compound interest for stress tolerance. Small wins build momentum, and a study found people who started with structured discomfort completed 23% more high-value tasks by afternoon. Here's your daily catalyst. Swap 10 minutes of scrolling for fear setting. Write your worst-case scenarios for an uncomfortable task. Will you die from embarrassment if a presentation isn't perfect? Like Navy SEALs preparing for missions, confronting fears in advance builds readiness. Tim Ferriss uses 3 columns: worst-case scenario, prevention, and repair. One client avoided launching for months until fear setting revealed the real risk was losing $5,000, not his imagined disaster. Decision fatigue is the hidden tax of avoiding discomfort. Judges with structured morning routines gave more consistent rulings all day. Cold exposure illustrates this. High performers set a rule. First 30 seconds cold, no negotiation. Removing choice eliminates resistance. Your brain tricks you into thinking comfort conserves energy, but procrastination causes more stress than action. Business owners who tackle tough calls first finish work earlier, with less fatigue.